Have you thought about moving to Mico, Texas in 9 days, 9 weeks, or 9 months? My name is Jose Buentello. I am with eXp Realty. I am a 3-time top producer for my brokerage and a top 1,000 agent in San Antonio, Texas, and the surrounding areas. Well, today we're going to do a little bit something different. We're going to go into Google Maps, and what we're going to do is we're going to talk a little bit about Mico. We are going to see what is around Mico, what encompasses Mico. We're going to look a little bit into Dancing Bear Ranch, which is the subdivision where I have one of my properties that I'm selling or listed at. So eateries, entertainment, hospitals, daycares, all of the major routes to get to those places, because the last thing I want is for you to come to Mico and you're not well informed. So stick around for this whole video. Let's go ahead and get it started. Hey, what's up, you guys? My name is Jose Buentello. Have you thought about moving to Mico, Texas in 9 days, 9 weeks, or 9 months? So today we're going to go inside the computer and I'm going to give you what surrounds Mico. And Mico is extremely small town. It's small but mighty, right? It's about 2,000 to 4,000 in population. Texas Hill Country, beautiful homes, nice eateries. Now, it is a little distant, and I'm going to show you guys here in a little bit. It is a little distant from San Antonio, but not to worry. The drives are give or take about 25 to 35, 40 minutes from the nearest hospitals and daycares and just downtown San Antonio. But there are a lot of eateries and there is a gym right near it. But yeah, let's go ahead and dive into this video and we will go from there. So I actually have it pulled up. So what I'm going to do, bear with me 1 second. So I'm actually going to take this off. So I have a property in what's called Dancing Bear Ranch, right? Oh, there it is. Okay. Dancing Bear Ranch. And we see Mico. We see Mico right here. Let me pull this up actually. Mico is here. Right, so it's not a big city. It's a town, and what we'll see, let me actually get this out of the way, is if we minimize this, right, San Antonio is right here. So it is a drive. What you would do, let me pull this up real quick. This right here is 1283. This is 211, and this, oh come on, this right here should be Culebra. Yep, perfect. Yeah, this road right here should be Culebra, and then 1604 is one of the major highways here in San Antonio. So there's multiple ways to get to Mico, right? It's like you can come up 16, right, and then come down to 11, and then take 1283 this way to Mico. Let me pull up where my property is actually, and it is a very beautiful, beautiful property here in Dancing Bear Ranch. I've actually sold a home in Dancing Bear Ranch before, so let me minimize that. But yeah, so there's actually a split here, so you go left to get to town, but you would go right and get to Dancing Bear Ranch. So to get to downtown San Antonio, let me actually pull this up because it's easier this way to do it, right, from Mico. But essentially you would take 1283 and then get on 410. Bear with me 1 second. There it is. So you could go 1283, which would be here. You'd go down 211 and then take 90 to get to the main part of San Antonio. You could also come down 1283. Now this is the tricky part because, complete transparency, Culebra is extremely, so this section right here is extremely busy. So you'd have to pick your time. So any time before 9 and then really before 9 and after like 6 or 7 o'clock, this would be somewhere another way to get to downtown San Antonio right now. See, it's 10 o'clock here, and it's showing about 57 minutes, right? Typically it would take you about 45 minutes, but you're not coming to Mico. I mean, it's one of those like weekend things that you could go to downtown San Antonio, enjoy the Riverwalk, enjoy the ambiance, enjoy the peace, enjoy what San Antonio has to offer. But if you're moving to Mico, Texas, you are wanting serenity, you're wanting peace, tranquility. It's extremely quiet out there. I've sold a property out there before, and I have one out there now. And it's the hill country, luxury hill country, and it's beautiful. So you're not moving out there for the hustle and bustle of the city. But if you want to go to San Antonio, if you want to go into the city, into downtown San Antonio, right now, like I said, it's 10 o'clock. It's 10:03 here, and it's showing 54 minutes to get there, right? And so if you're wanting to get there, I would literally say go before 9 and after 6 o'clock. But I mean, that's kind of when stuff starts to happen downtown. So yeah, we talked a little bit about going to downtown San Antonio. So that's one thing, right? But if you want to go to Dancing Bear Ranch, which is right here, it's about 6 minutes. So it's not a crazy drive from the town to Dancing Bear Ranch. And actually, if you see here, my property actually has, well, not the property itself, but the subdivision, Dancing Bear Ranch, actually has lake access. So you'll see Medina Lake here, right? And here's Dancing Bear Ranch, but it has lake access. Now, full transparency, the lake is extremely dry. We have been getting some good rain here, but it's dry. But I've heard from the locals, and if you watch my other video on, I did a listing highlight and a neighborhood tour of Dancing Bear Ranch. That'll be on my YouTube channel as well. You can go watch it, and you can actually see the house as well. But if some of the locals actually say that the lake fills up about every 5 to 7 years. And so I remember 2018, maybe 19 is when the lake was last full. Interestingly enough, the lake was used for irrigation. Well, it is used for irrigation purposes, but people started using it for recreational use. So if you have a boat, like the fish, or just want to go out on Medina Lake, you can use it for recreational. I know we talked a lot about Mico itself. We talked about how to get to downtown San Antonio. We talked about Dancing Bear Ranch, a bit about my property that I'm selling out there. We talked a little bit about Medina Lake. So now what we're going to do is talk about the hospitals, right? Because we're talking about hospitals, it's Medina Regional Hospital. You'll get on 173. So here, this will intersect at 173, and that's Medina Regional Hospital. If you don't want to go to Hondo, which is about a 35 minute drive, we love Methodist Hospital. Now it's a little bit farther, so right now it's showing about 48 to 51 minutes. Let me pull it up. You'll go 1283, right, and then 151, and then you can come up here on 410. Now this is known as the Medical Center here in San Antonio, Texas. But you have Hondo, and then you also have Methodist Hospital here that you can check out if, like I said, God forbid, you need anything. So I know we talked about, again, downtown San Antonio. We talked about hospitals, which is great. We talked about a little bit about Mico, how it is a smaller town. It's hill country, luxury hill country here in Texas. And we talked about Dancing Bear Ranch, my listing. Let's talk a little bit about Eateries. So Red Cove Cafe and Marina. It's really close. I have 7 minutes if you're walking, but I probably 1 or 2 minutes. But it's right on the lake. So beautiful scenery, wonderful food. It's called Red Cove Cafe and Marina. Sorry, I need to drink some water. But Red Cove Cafe and Marina. All right, so hospitals, downtown San Antonio, Dancing Bear Ranch, Eateries. I mean, all wonderful things that Mico has to offer, but and the surrounding areas, right? But let's say that you want to work out, right? You want to go to the gym, you want to exercise, you want a community. The closest one that I've found is called Titan Gym, and so 1283 to 211, get on Culebra. And funny enough, we actually used to take our kids to KidStrong. So if you have children They are a wonderful community. Your kids will learn to play with other kids. They'll exercise, get some of those wiggles out. So we have a 4-year-old, 2-year-old, and almost an 11-month-old at the time of this video. So this is called Titan Gym. But yeah, 1283 to 11, you hit Culebra, and then it is in this area right here. And like I said, funny enough, we also used to, it's a little plaza. We used to take our kids to KidStrong, and they absolutely loved it. So that's maybe something else that you could do on the weekends. They actually also host birthday parties there, and I think it was about $300 for a couple of hours. And they have trainers. They have just people that lead activities. So it's not, you just don't just get like the play mat. Because there's a mat, there's like pull-up bar. So it's a gym for kids that teaches them discipline and social skills through activity. So we loved it. My 4-year-old is just super, how do you say it? He needs to be stimulated a lot. And sometimes what they would do is they would do similar exercises for like 3 weeks. And so he just wasn't enjoying it as much. But that's okay, right? That's my child. But yeah, Titan Gym, wonderful gym to go to. KidStrong, if you have babies, they could go there. All right, so if you want to relax, swim, go play, downtime with the family over the weekend, or whatever, you want to take your nieces and nephews, your whatever, your babies, Paradise Canyon is a great place to go to, and it's about 13 to 17 minutes, right? So you would take 1283 south, and it would just be right here. So super quick to get to. Like I said, you can go relax there, go for a swim, just kind of take the family and hang out, but great place to go to. One of the things that people don't think about that I do is we have babies, right? At least I do. I mean, maybe you're a family moving into Mico and you do have children, and that's perfectly fine. My property is a 3-bed, 2.5 bath with a flex, and it's over 2,400 square feet on 2.08 acres. So wonderful, wonderful property to raise a family. But, let's say that you get a daycare, right? So this is about, let's say 25 minutes. So you would go 1283 to 471. So little schoolhouse, let's call it Little Rascals. So not a bad drive for childcare. And I love Castroville. I'll do another video on that, but Castroville is up and coming, and they have beautiful properties, and it's somewhat similar to Mico. I believe it's a little bit bigger, but yeah, Little Rascals, it's about 25-30 minutes if you need some daycare for your babies. Well, thank you so much for watching this video. I know we talked about a lot, but I hope it was useful information. And sorry about my mic, it kept going in and out, but I hope it was useful information. We talked about just Mico itself, Dancing Bear Ranch, my listing. Like I said, there's a video on that as well. We talked about Eateries, Medina Lake. We talked about daycare, the gym, KidStrong, right, for the babies. So there was a lot that we covered, but my name is Jose Buentello. I'm with eXp Realty. I'm a 3-time top producer for my brokerage, and I am a top 1,000 agent here in San Antonio. If you have any questions, please reach out to me. My number is 210-996-9608. There is also a Calendly link to schedule so we can have a face-to-face, and I can see your warm and awesome smiles. But thank you so much for watching the video. I am with eXp Realty, and have a wonderful day. Hope to hear from you soon. Bye. Hey, thank you so much for watching that entire video. I hope that you got a lot of great information on it. If you have any questions over anything that I said, please reach out to me. I would love to serve you and help you. But again, my name is Jose Buentello. I am with eXp Realty, 3-time top producer with my brokerage, and a top 1,000 agent here in San Antonio, Texas, and the surrounding areas. My number is 210-996-9608. And I also have a Calendly link down below that you can schedule a call with me, because I would love to see your wonderful face. Anyways, thank you so much for watching the video. I am very grateful. God bless you, and have an amazing day.